Hello there, my name is MrSmartDonkey and welcome back to another episode of Cannon Fodder. Zombies once again ready for action. This time they've got a pretty good chance because they're up against a horde. Well, not a horde. We're up against 10 Helblaster Volley Guns, which is an artillery piece. And well, we've done only one artillery piece so far, which is interesting because the unit is called Cannon, or the series is called Cannon Fodder. But it was a steam tank, obviously, and the steam tank did really well because it's a tank and it can do melee shit as well. The Helblaster Volley Gun probably not going to be as useful or as good when it comes to melee, so I imagine it's probably going to be over fairly quickly if the zombies do manage to get into melee, and I've got a pretty good feeling that they will do. But we're going to go find out, so I'll see you guys in the map. Alright, we have arrived on the battlefield, and I've got a pretty big worry that this army is actually going to set up over here and maybe screw over its own line of sight, but let's find out. Nope, it's staying right where it is. Oh yeah, the range on those aren't actually that good. So this is similar to the, I guess the Gatling chain gun, whatever the hell they're called. They're moving forward? Are you kidding me? You're defending. Well, anyway, let's turn that off. So yeah, they're like similar to the Dwarven chain gun. I can't remember what they're called exactly. They look really awesome, and I reckon these things are going to do an absolute fuck ton of damage before the enemy arrives, but I think when the enemy does arrive, it's going to be over rather quickly, which is unfortunate. But we will find out soon enough. The zombie horde is on its way. We will triple speed it just for a moment. 2 call friends in this battlefield. So what I'm hoping will happen is that this call friend, their call friends, of course, mine isn't going to be during this battlefield. He actually keeps busy several units, and then we get some cool ass shots in there. I hope that that's what happens. Actually, I'm going to look at the range. Oh, we're almost there. So let's go into normal speed and actually make our way over to the line. Yeah, that should be good line of sight as well, so I think most of them will be firing right away. I can only imagine this is going to do a lot of damage, but like I said, once they get into melee, it's probably going to be over really quickly. Call friends might be on the way. Oh my god, look at all that. Oh, that's okay. It's somewhat, oh my god, okay. It's like really what do you call that? Unimpressive, I guess. It doesn't really do, like, the impact, there's some units flying back and stuff, but the sound, it makes it sound really crappy, you know, like pew 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 pew. Whereas the cannons themselves sound really awesome. I mean, that sounds great. But then when they land here, it's like pew 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 pew. It's like, what in the world is this? But I think damage-wise, let's see if we can. Yeah, there's definitely some zombies being left behind, but these things are armor-piercing damage as well. So obviously these will be really good against actual armored units. I mean, obviously they're good against these guys as well because they have no armor to punch through. But as an actual unit, they'd be really good against armor units because they would probably just demolish the units. Obviously, we're fighting against 39 technically different zombie units, so there's a lot to fire at. But obviously, the zombie horde is still going to manage to reach the line. There wasn't any question that was going to happen. They're really cool though. I mean, we haven't actually really looked at these actual units. They even like shift around. That looks awesome. Oh, point blank! Oh, the point blank shot in the face of this guy. Still gets back up. He doesn't give a shit. Some of the units have gotten into melee. Most of the units have gotten into melee now. Still firing. Let's get some other point blank shots right here. No, nope. Didn't manage to get him off. Oh, this guy managed to get one off on this guy right here. He just got shot again. Oh my god, that's a guy took like 2 of them in the face. He got back up again as well. That's ridiculous. He literally took 2 shots in the face in rapid succession, and he didn't give any fucks. Alright, so I was kind of hoping for this kind of thing. I really want to actually see the mortar at some point with call friends, like having a whole bunch of units around him, and then the mortars landing in here. I really want to do that one at some point as well. But someone actually suggested this challenge with the Helblaster Volley Gun, I believe it's called. So I figured, fuck it, we'll go ahead and do that one. Don't think I actually have any more suggestions right now. Feel free to actually suggest units. Like, I'm probably going to end up doing a lot of them or all of them anyway. But feel free to actually suggest things that you want to see right now, because I don't have any real preference. I'm just sort of going through units that I feel like doing. Okay, I think the entire army just went. Is that it? I think Call Friends is probably going to stay, but we have set the rule before that if Call Friends is the only unit left on the battlefield, which I think, yeah, he shattered as well. Well, that's it then. Yeah, if Call Friends is the only unit left on the battlefield, that we would, that he would run, but he's actually just shattered, so concede defeat. That was a quickie. Let's have a look at what the guns actually managed to do. It killed 651. It killed about 10%, a little more than that. Very similar numbers across the board. Call France getting about the average, maybe a little above average actually as well. Yeah, I think the average is about 55 or so. So, not very impressive, but what do you want? Thing is, I think even 40 of these things probably wouldn't be able to handle this, because eventually the zombies would just... Wow, voice crack. Eventually the zombies would just be able to manage to push through. Maybe if a person was controlling them instead of an AI, because the person could set up into like detachments of like 5 each or something, like increments, and you could have like... You would always have some guns firing, even if it means at the back of your own units, but yeah, generally they're not going to do too well, just because it's like, once they get into melee, that unit is essentially dead. But still, they managed to kill about 10% of the army relatively quickly. But definitely a failed. These guys have definitely failed the most so far out of all the units. Although gyrocopters were kind of just... I feel like the gyrocopters failed more. Even though they killed more units, they failed more because it's just such an unimpressive thing. Like, they didn't really do much. They sort of just... I don't know, it was just a weird challenge. I feel like the bombs didn't do much. Nothing really did anything. But anyway, that's going to be that. So, thank you all very much for watching. The Helblaster Volley Gun take on the zombies. Zombies completely demolishing them. They didn't even lose that much health. Anyway, until next time, have a good day and goodbye.